Good morning. I'm immediately struck by the stranger sitting in my office when I open the door. He's a large, sculpted mass of muscle, with an attractive face, tan skin, and a head full of dark hair which he has styled in a messy man bun. He reminds me of an actor whose name I cannot recall from the classic HBO show Game of Thrones, but much hotter. I offer a cordial smile as I practically stumble inside the room, tossing my things in the corner, and extend my right arm toward him for a handshake. My next mistake. I cringe at myself. Typically, I don't initiate physical contact with the client because not everyone is comfortable with it, and it's against best practices. Welcome to Well Minds Therapy, Mr. I swerve my head around to take a peek at the paperwork on my desk because I have zero idea who the hell I'm meeting with today. I just know he's a new client. Mr. Warner, I'm Katrina Banks. Mr. Warner doesn't reciprocate the handshake, and there's a long silence between us as we both examine each other carefully as I lower my arm. While I'm used to these kinds of awkward moments in my line of work, his inspection of me reeks of judgment. Not only does he seem annoyed, but it's pretty obvious that he thinks I'm incompetent. All I can see in my head are my sister's lips turned up to one side, giving me that all-too-familiar look of "I told you so." Hell, she was right. I should have stayed in bed. I have no business seeing clients today, especially this one. Our appointment was at 10, is the first thing he says, and while I should be completely embarrassed by that, the deep tenor of his voice makes the inside of my stomach do an odd somersault. Yes, I apologize about that, I say sheepishly, as sweat beads across my forehead. Do you need a tissue? Maybe a fan? I emit an incoherent chuckle. I just ran from the train station. I explain myself awkwardly like a 13-year-old dork. My usual train didn't come. I promise that this is not my normal level of professionalism. Lies. This is totally my new normal. I swallow slowly, as Mr. Warner hands me the box of tissues sitting on the round table next to the sofa. It feels like he's moving completely in slow motion, as I try not to gawk at the way his shoulders flex underneath his shirt as he moves an arm covered in swirls of tattooed ink toward me. Here, he commands gruffly, as if my sweaty temples are making him uncomfortable. I grab a few tissues and dab my face down, completely forgetting that I'm probably ruining my makeup by doing so. Great. Now I'm late, and I look like a sweaty rat. I might as well find him another referral right now. I wouldn't even blame him if he wanted someone else. But he's got another 30 minutes to put up with me, so I go through the usual new client motions, knowing full well that this is probably the first and last time he will come here.